death 2 Turkish soldiers, border guards that they caught. People who've probably never shot and killed anybody in their lives. Okay, they're in uniform, but that's not the point. They've shown these people being burnt alive, as the Jordanian pilot was. I haven't seen the video, I've seen the report about it. It's a 20-minute video showing the intense pain and suffering with them being burnt alive in gruesome detail. That is what you're dealing with here. That is the mentality, the cruelty, the barbarity of this organization, which has no place in the Middle East or in our lives.
Frank, thank you. Frank Gardner there, our security correspondent, with a reminder there of the threat that continues to face Europe right now.
Well, in Malta, the media there are reporting that an airliner on an internal flight in Libya was hijacked and diverted to Malta, where it landed. Malta's Prime Minister Joseph Muscat said on Twitter that security and emergency operations are standing by. Reports say that the Airbus A320 of state-owned Africa Airways has 118 people on board. Now, we have since had more news coming in, one from Malta State TV, one piece of information from Malta State TV, which says that the 2 hijackers on board the plane have hand grenades and are threatening to blow up the aircraft. And more information from Reuters, the pilot apparently tried to land the plane in Libya, but the hijackers refused. And this is information that has come from Tripoli airport control before communications were lost. So an ongoing and potentially dangerous situation there. Well, earlier I spoke to Magda Magri-Naudi, who's the Deputy Mayor for Libya in Malta, and she gave us the latest on what authorities there had heard.
Well, Cathy, this very minute, our newscasters have just issued an address from the Prime Minister from Castile, where he said it's only a few minutes ago that he officially received a statement that a Libyan airliner was landing in Malta, and it's hijackers, the hijackers on board. So in reality, although the situation was here already, he has just received the official news now. And there is a committee meeting in Castile where a special committee to address the situation. However, the airport is closed, it's been completely closed, and all flights are diverted. Flights coming in after 11:20 have been diverted. There are paramedics, there are soldiers, there are all security, there's the army, and they're all on standby to see what the next step is. Two people on board seem to have been threatening to blow up the plane if their requests are not met.
Well, we are seeing pictures of the plane standing at the airport, and we saw some pictures earlier of security services clearly standing at the perimeter fence. It's clearly a very delicate situation. What are the emergency services doing? What are they able to do in this situation?
Actually, it is not the first time that we have had this situation. We have had at least 5 planes which were hijacked and landed in Malta between, I believe, 1973 and 1979, and situations have been handled in one way or the other. The emergency and the security and the special units, they're all standing by, and in actual fact, even, like other airports, there are centers who are in hidden posts, and in order not to alert the hijackers themselves, obviously. But the news keeps coming in. This is what we have, the latest. I mean, there is nothing else. The requests have not been made. This is a problem.
So that was the Deputy Mayor for Libya in Malta, Magda Magri-Naudi. And just to give you a little bit more information about who is on that hijacked Africa Airways plane, we're told it has 111 passengers, 82 men, 28 females and 1 infant on board. That comes from a tweet from the Maltese Prime Minister.